I have never seen anything like it happen in less than 2 weeks. I want to thank all of the Skaneateles for Social Justice group, Cecilia, who called me and contacted me. I am so honored to be here in this place in Skaneateles, for God's sakes. Jesus. Jesus. Okay. I really love what I've read about the group, that they have taken up the task to provide the opportunity for the citizens of Skaneateles to really discuss social justice matters, to have conversations about issues that keep us from being our whole selves. I started crying when so came up, because I know a lot of students that feel the very same way. I am glad that this young group has picked Skaneateles to use it for helping them become their whole selves, as well as to help the people in Skaneateles to live from their hearts and not so much from their heads. So I want to first thank them for their work. It takes courage to do the work that they've embarked on. It's not easy to do the work that they've embarked on. Cecilia said that she wanted me to give a little personal story about Skaneateles. Well, I live in Syracuse, whatever. But I have to say this. I don't know, this probably will change now, but I don't usually often come to Skaneateles unless I'm visiting a friend or coming to an event like this. I don't usually feel comfortable here. This is a different kind of day. I feel like there's too many eyes watching me as I'm moving through, I'm walking through and you can feel the eyes on me. I'm a black woman with a PhD that has traveled all over the world. I'm an Army brat, have accomplished many things, the biggest of which to have the joy of teaching, which is my joy, and I do believe is my purpose. But I've never really understood racism. I understand it sociologically. I'm a social scientist. I understand it as a social worker. Clients come to me and talk to me about their problems and their concerns about not feeling at ease when they're around black people, particularly black men. But it's my heart that does not understand it. I feel the most pain about it when I'm in Skaneateles is when my mother comes to visit from California. My mother's a little, small, dark chocolate woman. Just little, okay? Very bright, quick with the wit. She doesn't know that I'm frightened. So I bring her to Skaneateles because she loves the lake, she loves to walk down the pier, and she loves to either go to the Sherwood Inn or to the Blue Water Grill. There it is. And so I usually take her to one of those places and we have a great meal. And I'm nervous the whole time. And as we come out from our meal, I start getting a little nervous again. And then I realize it's okay. Nothing's happened. Nothing's gone on. And it's so interesting, the trepidation is in me, not in her. But I think she can feel it a little bit. I'm her oldest daughter. And as we get back to the car, my mother looks at me and says, "It was a good meal." And then later on, as we start driving, she goes, "It was a pleasant meal," which means there was no mess. I want to say, and when I say no mess, I mean no interruption, no weird eyes, anything like that. I am a lover of Harriet Tubman, who lives a little while from here, or used to. I believe that she is my main hero. I have others. She would, I'm sure, come through here as she's moving toward Canada. Her life and radical actions are what has given me the courage to believe that these times of death and sadness will lead us closer to freedom. She was a revolutionary. She spent her entire life protecting her people from the brutal enterprise of slavery. She did not waver. She would not stop until her people were free. She believed that one day they would be free. Today, Black people are not bound to the master's whip, but still are not seen as full American citizens. The Black Lives Matter movement has taken up the task of shifting our lenses to see that underneath our policies, our educational institutions, and governance lies white supremacist beliefs that continue to block the growth and development of Black citizens. Yeah. I believe that these threads, thank you so much. Excuse me just for a moment, like I told you, I'm a little old now. We must face the fact that the fabric of our society is woven with threads that do not serve our communities well. We must remove the threads. We must lift the veil. We must feel like it will tear, we feel sometimes like it's gonna tear us apart, don't we? Like this whole notion is gonna kill us. But it isn't. It will not. We will grow stronger as we become a community, a whole and complete community, with all its citizens being welcome in that community. We must stop killing. We must stop the killing of those that build this country through their blood, sweat, and tears, and who have never fully had the rights of an American citizen. The Black Lives Matter movement is a revolutionary act that silently, gently, angrily, loudly asks each one of us, can we get out of our own way and love the other? The way forward for me is revolutionary love. This is a epochal moment. Just as Blacks running for their lives, led by their Moses, ran north from freedom, the Black Lives Matter movement prompts us to notice, to open our eyes and see each other. We have an opportunity to learn how to allow others to be themselves and be seen plainly, simply as humans, doing the best they can, given what they have available to them, what they know about themselves and know about the other. So a little call and response here, okay? So when I go like this, you're gonna say Black Lives Matter, okay? Okay. You know about call and response, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. We can no longer be neutral.
Black Lives Matter.
We can no longer allow Black people to be killed by those responsible for protecting us all.
Black Lives Matter.
We can no longer believe that any human is not worthy of our support and respect.
Black Lives Matter.
We are the ones that must find the love deep in our hearts that we need to change how we see each other.
Black Lives Matter.
We can no longer say we are not responsible. We are responsible.
Black Lives Matter.
We are the ones that must change our hearts.
Black Lives Matter.
We are the ones that must grow our love. There is no one else.
Black Lives Matter.
Black lives matter, just like your lives matter. Let me just leave you with a poem, please. From the Hopi elders. We are the ones we've been waiting for. You have been telling the people that this is the 11th hour. Now you must go back and tell the people that this is the hour. And there are things to be considered. What are you living? What are you doing? What are your relationships? Are you in right relation? Where is your water? Know your garden. Is it time to speak your truth? Create your community? Be good to each other? and do not look outside yourself for the leader. This could be a good time. There is a river flowing not very fast. It is so great and swift that there are those who will be afraid. They will try to hold on to the shore. They will feel they are being torn apart, and they will suffer greatly. No, the river has its destination. The elders say we must let go of the shore, push off into the middle of the river, keep our eyes open and our heads above water. See who is there with you and celebrate. At this time in history, we are to take nothing personally, least of all ourselves. For the moment that we do, our spiritual growth and journey comes to a halt. The time of the lone wolf is over. Gather yourselves. Banish the word struggle from your attitude and vocabulary. All that we do now must be done in a sacred manner and in celebration. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Thank you.